lastly, I look back at my parents' marriage, and my mom died 7 years ago. My parents were married 55 years, and they were the walk and talk and example of for better, for worse, in sickness and in health.
Right.
And as a kid, I didn't know anybody that was divorced.
Sure. Yeah.
I just didn't. It just didn't happen. But with all the people I've been exposed with over the last 10 years, the fact that a couple decides for their reasons to separate and end that marriage, in my opinion, I don't think they've failed, but so many of them think that they've failed at something.
Sure.
Or society looks at it and says, you failed.
Right.
Do you have any comments on that?
Yeah, I have a couple of thoughts about that. And one, of course, the setup from the beginning, because it's till death do we part, kind of sets you up for this idea of that if you don't meet that goal, that there's a failure involved, right? It's different. Most things we do in life, whether we start a business or other things that we do, ventures that we take on, that they don't necessarily have that marker. It's kind of a big marker, right? You either did or you don't.
Right.
In terms of thinking about it as failure or not, it's one of the things that I've read before, and I hope I'm getting the person right. I think it was Margaret Mead, but I'm not 100% sure.
Okay.
Who traveled around the world studying different societies and such. But in any case, she had a series of relationships, if I'm getting this famous person right, that lasted however long they lasted, 10 years, 15 years, long term, but then they ended. And a reporter asked her once, how do you deal with these failures or whatever? How do you deal with these relationships ending? And she says, well, I don't see it that way at all. They were fantastic relationships for the time that they were meant to be, for the time that they worked and that they fit for both of us. And so part of it is, how do you think about it? Is it till death do we part or not? If you have some flexibility in your thought, it helps a little bit. For the people who really think, though, that it should be till death do us part, I would say that that's a great aspirational goal, and a lot of people hit that goal, and that's great. But like many aspirational goals in our lives as humans on this planet, we will not hit them all. That is just normal. And so to that extent, I would say that it's normal, just normalize it for folks. You will not hit every aspirational goal that comes to you in your life, and that's okay.